he's getting ready. Pietri got on the wrong side. Never mind. He's on the right side now.
A little bit of nerves, I suppose.
I'm sure it is.
Well, we're about to get underway with the last final of today. It's the final of the men's under 81 kilo category. Aftandil Tchrikishvili of Georgia in the white judogi, Loic Pietri of France in blue. We'll repeat, as Sandra was saying, of the World Championship final from last year in Rio, when Loic Pietri came out the winner. Both fighters are penalized for negative gripping.
There's a penalty for each so far.
One of the things that is unlikely to happen here, which you may get in repeat contests, is for the person who lost in the last time round to be overly defensive. That's not Tchrikishvili's way.
No.
He's a very attacking fighter, and you can see that right from the start. He's the one who's looking to get at his opponent.
Yes.
And putting, as you say, putting
similar
pressure
to
on
like La
Pietri.
Rose and Kova. We repeated another final yesterday, and yeah, it did turn out in the opposite way than the one before. You'll see how this. But yes, you're right. It is always the case when we have a rematch in a final, especially in two. We're talking about two strong competitors, world number one and the world champion. There's a drop Sonaga, but it wasn't really. It was just dropping down. Not much effort in there. Trying. So it's another penalty is being given to the Georgians. So now it's 2-1 in the penalties.
Tchrikishvili trying to find a grip that he can settle on, from which to launch his attacks. Oh, Pietri just avoiding things here.
Another try. Nice, so that then dropping down by his grip. The Georgians are screaming for Shido.
Oh, I think they're right.
Yes, for the right reason. Pietri just dropped down.
Second time he's just dropped there.
And there was no intention of breaking balance. And
no, because he failed one attack.
Yes.
He realised that he wasn't in a good position, and he dropped to his knees, having failed the attack.
And during this time, Tchrikishvili just stood there, and
mind you, that wasn't that much better, was it?
I was going to say that.
I'm not trying to defend one fighter or the other, but
they both like a wall. They turn in, and they drop off each other.
Half the contest still to come.
There is the reverse. He's not going to work with him, yes. He
worked a couple of times with Maresh.
Yes, he did, and he did find he worked at the end as well. Let's see if Pietri will get the crowd up.
The third time, you don't like the look of it.
No. It's the same as before, and touching the leg here and there, not really seriously, but yes, it has to be a Shido by now. I mean, there's no intention of throwing, and Tchrikishvili is standing on his feet very well, without any danger of getting thrown. Yes, there is the Shido we were talking about. So then it's again.
Up a little bit,
yes, they had to head again. The audience isn't really happy of moving, and again a drop down.
Well,
with no intention of throwing.
Oh no, I mean that time he actually tried, but he failed. At least he had some effort, but he failed. was blocked by Tchrikishvili, which was different from what he was doing before. He wasn't even attempting to throw him, he was just dropping.
Again,
There's another failure.
Yes.
He's failed. He's actually trying to throw him there, but Tchrikishvili's too strong.
Yes.
That's different from a false attack. On the other occasions, he had no intention of throwing him. He just dropped his knees. On both those occasions there, he tried, but Tchrikishvili was too strong. You can't fault a man for trying. And there he goes again.
Again and again.
Almost onto Tchrikishvili's throw there. A minute and a half left to go. Good pressure from the Georgian. He looks for something.
At the edge especially.
The collar here.
Safe to drop underneath. The crowd is getting loud. Booing, everything going on here from both sides. Still no penalties. Now the referee is stopping them to tidy up their belts. Let's see what is going to happen. Just a little bit over than a minute we got left of this final, the last match of the day. Day 2 of the European Championships.
Tchrikishvili really needs to put in some attacks here.
They're trying, but they both really strong. We have to, I mean, we're talking about two top players. Really trying hard to score. And we now get to a minute left. And Tchrikishvili seems to step it up and now opening up, trying to attack with the right Uchimata. But with one hand, it is almost impossible to throw. And there it is, a Shido has been given to Pietri. So there are 50 seconds left for the French guy to score. Or get another penalty for the Georgian. The referee stopped the fight.
To take it away.
Yes, it's 2-2 again, back to square. We are in France. You can hear the crowd is going insane.
Attempt there. Needs to come up with a big attack.
Trying with the coach as well, but I have to say Tchrikishvili is like a wall. You cannot move him. He's like a wall. Standing on his feet, 27 seconds. Mata again. There again with the right, Uchimata. What's gonna happen?
Oh, he scored!
Look at that!
It's Tchrikishvili who scores. The Wazari is on, but they've changed it to Ippon.
You could see something was gonna happen. The minute he turned in, Pietri started to lift. You knew one of them is going to throw. What a day to end it with. It's a beautiful throw. I'm really impressed. The minute they turned in, you could tell there will be something. One of them is going to score. Whether it was Pietri or Tchrikishvili, we did not know until now. But it is an Ippon for the Georgians, so he got his revenge from last year's World Championships, and he can call himself a European champion now. And that was the last contest of the day, or day 1 of the European Championships 2014 in Montpellier in France. We had 3 French finalists. We got 1 gold from Clarissa, and we got 2 silver from Pietri and Hugo Legrand.
What you get from Avtandil Tchrikishvili is all out, complete, non-stop judo.
Look
the
at
guy
that,
never stops going.
Back on, beautiful.
What a sight that was.
But you could tell the minute he turned, look at that, trying to lift, and he used his step. Look the angle he's coming back from. It's completely turned back away, and he's coming back from it and rotating. Look at that. And I wouldn't want to be Pietri now. He landed on his head.
Incredible action there. Really was incredible flight.